Legend of Total War here with part 11 of my Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play campaign as Italy. So previously, a lot happened, but not much conquest happened. We got pushed all the way back to here, where, thankfully, they can't seem to get us anymore. Not a single unit got pocketed either. And we've been pocketing units of theirs like crazy, which has been great. If we have a look at the kill ratio, I've lost 724,000 versus, United States, because that's where we are. And I've killed 4.2 million since being here. So it's a pretty good kill ratio, and we're still... And there's also other factions here as well. Anyway. So, we're just about to launch this invasion here. I just want to tidy this up here before I get go. Excuse me. That's not a big deal. I also realize that taking out the Philippines is not really a big deal, but I don't know. Anything that I can do to weaken the forces that are currently in America is going to help me out a lot. Now these guys over here, they're still all shit, so why don't we do this? Because I don't really need them to do anything else right now. That's actually a bad idea because there's no one else there. That's a bad idea. So let's see how my new Tier 4 Navy goes up against British Malaya. Good, that'll help us out. Yeah, that's right, you better run. They're trying to bomb us as we go here. We're landing here soon. Take the port. What about the other areas? Oh, they're just catching up. It doesn't matter. Come on. This guy can't just be here all by himself. Alright, good. They all made it here. Take him out. We take the port, we win. Alright, now, what's going on over here? So yeah, it's pretty much a stalemate here now. If they want to go out through here, this is actually kind of what we want them to do. Just keep letting them come out so we can kill them that way. Oh hey, it's the new tanks. Okay, so they're supposed to join up with this. There's still 2 missing. Or maybe I lost 2 recently. Oh well. Sort that another time. So what level port is this? Level 1, that's okay, as long as it's providing them with enough supplies. Or just any supplies is still better than none. And there we go. These here, this is what we've been waiting for. Comparing that to, say, the 1944 fighters, they use up a lot more service manpower, but let's have a look at the difference. Nearly twice as much range, bit extra air defense. Oh, these guys here, what's that? Oh, it doesn't matter. Air attack 40, air attack 32, agility 88, agility 72. Oh, whatever. Superiority 1, superiority 1, naval attack 1. Their max speed is way higher. You know what? Their stats aren't that much better. I was expecting it to be like twice as strong. Alright, so here's what we do. Jet fighter. We're going to be wanting shitloads of these motherfuckers. I really wish I could up priorities. Why is it doing that? Okay. Oh, hang on. We need to adjust it. So engine gives it agility. How agile are planes? Agility affects how easy it is to hit another plane and how easy it can avoid being hit. Okay, so that sounds pretty good. Also increasing max speed. So we can get that up to plus 18. So weapons, increasing air attack, reducing reliability. So what does reliability do? The lower the value, the more likely the equipment is of suffering random failure accidents or exploding in a fiery ball of death when lightly bumped. So reliability is probably fairly important. Now once we get ourselves some more air experience, we can upgrade it further. Wait, we don't need 120 reliability. Let's bring it down to 100% is fine. Additional range. I don't know, I think I'll go with weapons. There we go. So switch this with this one is to be renamed to Super. That way I know, at least. I know it sounds stupid, but that way I know. Oh, there it is. That way I know which is the right one. Okay, so it doesn't have any factories. Let's close some of this off. We want to be making absolutely heaps of these. I don't need to be making that many more support equipment these days. So that's going to make 2 of them every day. I don't need any more light tanks. Just bring it down to there, that's fine. I do need more heavy tanks and advanced anti-air. Okay. Good, so that'll make 4 every single day. And that's at our current efficiency of 10%. It can eventually get to 70%. Alright, so that'll be 7 times more effective, apparently. Plus some of these are not fully effective. But we have the resources for it. And by redistributing our resources, we've actually fixed up our other stuff. Alright, good. So I'll just wait a few days for it to accumulate a few of them, and then we'll start creating air wings. So radar stations allow you to gain intel on enemy troops in nearby states. A higher radar level and state increases the effective range of the radar. Radars also provide the state with better detection of enemy air forces, giving your planes a better chance of engaging them. In addition, the radars are increasing detection of enemy. Okay. This is all done here. That's all done. That's all done for the time being. I don't need any more of that. Don't need more of that. Don't need more of that. Right, let's start improving our special forces, because I will be using them against the UK and probably against Germany when the time comes. Alright, good. Now those planes are going to drastically change how the war is fought over here. But the biggest problem though is manpower. Because every single plane requires 40 manpower, which means if we want 1,000 air wing, that means 40,000 people. Well, that's actually not so bad. It's just like 4 divisions. That's it, keep funneling them over here. It's just the Germans, it's nothing. See, they're trying to stop us from getting to a party. How long will it take you to get there? 2 days. 2 days because they're probably low in supplies. Oh good, we got there. Excellent. And now supplies seem to be fixed. Is that right? Yep. If I bring the other ones in, I'll have not enough supplies. So it didn't seem like the Philippines actually had that many soldiers in America compared to in their own territory, but let's just take this out. What resources do they have? I think it's just rubber. Yeah. Let's take him out anyway. Oh, hang on. I thought I already did this. Oh, it went, this will blow over. Right. Yeah, it's only got 28 more days, it's fine. I don't want to waste any more political power on that. Instead, I would like to use propaganda to try and get my things up. Once we do some more air interception, you know, once we got the air wings together, that will increase our war support. Let's try and get around them. So what's going on in America? I feel like I've got America more or less stabilized now. I really thought I had to save them, but it's all under control. If we just stay put, you know, America will just waste their manpower against us. Anyway, like I said, with our new air wings, I'm sure that we can come up with a bit more of a tactical solution. Ah, I just realized there's another thing that we can do. If we want more manpower, I do know another trick. So, where is it? Isn't there one here? Yeah, women in the workforce, right? So you need to have total mobilization to do it. So what we can do is we can go to total mobilization, then we get women in the workforce, and then revert back to war economy, and we still maintain the recruitable population plus 3%. However, the moment we go at peace, this is removed, which means the next time we have to go to war, if we want this again, we have to do it again. So it's a bit dodgy, but that's something that we can do if we absolutely need to, because I'm quite reluctant to go up with the laws, with the recruitment laws. Okay, need reinforcements. So we've got a nice big pocket going on over here. We'll teach these Filipinos not to send any more reinforcements to America. So in terms of this war, yeah, I'm catching up to Germany, that's for sure. So yeah, they just disengage. Fleet. A little bit of damage, but nothing major. That's all I really needed them to do. Just get these guys over here. But then they'll also need to leave this area. I missed my chance to bloody cut them off there. Seems like we're accumulating more air experience. When we get to another 50, we'll be able to upgrade our jet engines again. Definitely think that agility was very important. We want to make our planes as hard as possible to hit. So the Philippines, how many divisions do they have? It says between 20 and 23. Cross over here. Just want you to pin that guy down, stop him from gaining any more organization while they were getting there. Okay, good. Stay there. No ports along here. You're going to get yourself pocketed. Excuse me. Going up or down? Alright, just let them continue to funnel more troops in here. How's it going in America? Alright, come over there. everything is perfectly fine there. It seems. If we go one more step out, they're gonna get killed. So they should be out of supplies now, or at least running out of supplies. They'll have a few days grace, but then after that, that's it. Start pushing in on them. Yep, they're out of supplies. Good. So it looks like we caught a few of their divisions out here, probably about half their army. Good. Seems like Germany made an invasion and then was just like, eh, fuck this. Also, Dutch East Indies. Lots of rubber and oil and aluminium. Should we capture it? Nah, they're not really putting up much of a fight. It's steel that I need the most. Had we already overrun them? So we got already 250. I want to wait until we get 1,000 before we make our first air wing. Over here. It's all good. So it shouldn't say 20 to 23 anymore. Well, 19 to 21. Not for long. Looks like we're going to lose at least 3 units there. Strategically redeploy over here. And how many did we take them down by now? Took them down close to half. Like I said, that's actually pretty good. So these guys keep getting bombed by like their planes. I don't know if I should keep them out here. They don't have a whole lot of anti-air. Still waiting on the carriers. Good, a bit of propaganda goes a long way. It's good. And the strikes are over. Whatever. It's a waste of stuff. Oh, hang on, they're not over. Oh wait, now it's widespread. How long is that gonna last for? Maybe I should have actually used it. Alright, so next time I won't just make it blow over. Just do it. Because it's reducing the effectiveness severely of my production here. Making 10 of those jet fighters a day. Okay, well, Manila's taken. Oh, we're gonna need fucking cavalry here, aren't we? Take 4. Shit. Where's our other victory point? Naval. And in America, what are we looking at? Yeah, we're unable to progress any further here. Just to keep it out of the way. Philippines are almost defeated. We just need a few more victory points. And then where will we send these guys? It's under my control. Should we send them to Australia? Yeah, there's a fair bit of steel. How many soldiers does Australia have? 0. Australia would be able to field at least 1 million soldiers by this point, I should think. How have they got no divisions? They're only on extensive conscription. I know Australia's got a tiny population. Still, come on. I've played as Australia. By 1950, I'd done quite a bit. It was actually easier taking on the United States as Australia for some reason. Of course, the method that I used was very different. I wonder if perhaps if I had gone to Brazil, nuked my way through Brazil, made our way up this way, if things might have gone a bit differently. The entire Australia campaign was about 25 episodes, so this should be done well before then. I didn't go full map completion. There's no way in hell Australia would ever be able to defeat America, though. Like in real life. Let's come back to the port because I'll probably end up sailing them back soon. Good. And that just deals with them, I suppose. So they still get this tiny little area here. I don't really care about that, though. Now, what I do care about is that, are their soldiers gone? So, Philippines, where are you? Apparently those divisions are still out there, but they'll no longer be equipped from here. Their factories have been put under my control. So eventually, what we should see is their manpower and their strength rating just go down to nothing. $4.7 million Americans have been killed by us. I didn't want to kill them, I just wanted to make a rush for the East Coast. They don't want me to get there. These guys should be super veterans by now. I suppose I'll get there soon enough. Alright, so we're not taking you guys out until the cavalry get here. Anyway, where am I going to send you? I'll send you back to here. What for? We've got enough troops on the... Well, I suppose we could do a naval invasion, couldn't we? Launch from here. Go a little bit past Guadalajara. Try and take Mexico out of the war. How many units does Mexico have? They've actually got quite a bit. Taking them out might be a good idea. And they're fairly close to... Oh, well, they're on the way to capitulation. And then there's the Republic of Guatemala. What do they have? They got fucking nothing. I think we'll go for the Republic of Guatemala. Start from the south and move our way north. Marines would be better for the job, but I don't have access to them yet. Let's get over here, wait for the cavalry, which should be on their way. Yeah, they're on their way. Still got a fair bit to go, and then I'll put them on training drills. Better watch out. Germans, I'm catching up to you. So yeah, the reason why they're way ahead of us now is because of casualties. Well, they've actually still got lots of occupation. Because they occupied... Well, they occupied France for one thing. And most of Africa. Okay, they've broken through here now. Silly, silly people. I cut off your supplies, and then I'm going to cut off your head. Does require me to keep a constant eye on them. Okay, then let's put the, don't bother. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's better than nothing. We just don't have anything else to do right now. Good, making heaps of these a day. Oh yeah, they're still on the way. They're funneling more and more troops into here, which is fine by me. It's like cattle for the slaughter. See, this is a lot more than 7 now. Let's not get too greedy. I'm happy with this. Let's get on with it. Cut them off, let the supplies run out, and let's kill them. Okay, good. So that was pretty stupid of them. Suppose they're gonna try something. They completely fell for my trap. Alright, so how many? Quite. There must be at least 10 divisions there. That's about 100,000 men. Some belonging to the UK, some to just various allies. How many allies even left? Oh, fuck me. Australia is now considered a major country. Which means we need to take them out of the war to win it. That's stupid. Australia's not a major country. Not in 1950. Maybe I should naval invade Australia then, because over here this is just a complete stalemate. Like, a stalemate that actually is in my favor, because as long as they keep killing themselves, they're just wasting their manpower, and I'm not wasting any more manpower really. Just wait. The worst of this is over for me. As long as I just keep this down like this, they're not going to get through, I don't think. Okay, jet strategic bomber. This will allow us to drop nukes. Of course, we actually only need a strategic bomber. It's just a jet strategic bomber is better. Alright, extra stability. But it didn't. At least the strikes are over. Just reading that, I do follow the Great War, the YouTube channel. Very interesting, and because Italy was in World War I, was in the side of the Allies. Also, Italy was a fucking idiot during World War I. Good old Cadorna, Luigi Cadorna. How many battles of the Isonzo were there? Something like 11. But all they wanted was like just a small amount of the Austrian territories, and I don't know the end result entirely, I'm still learning about it. But basically, England fucked over Italy. And as a result, Italy's no loyal. This is what happens when you fuck over your allies, basically. They become your enemies. Because look, if you think about it, look how much of the territory from the Ottoman Empire that the English managed to obtain. English and French, quite a lot. And what did the Italians get? Nothing. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I was the English, I probably would have done the exact same thing. I wouldn't have even let the French have anything. I'd have been like, no, I get everything. He's like, how dare you? I'll declare war. And I was like, okay, I'll annex you as well. Oh, hang on, I was supposed to... Oh, they're here anyway. I was going to put them on a drill, but it doesn't matter. So I'm actually thinking about maybe sending them to Australia. Since it's a major country, and they do have some steel, maybe we should just take them out now. Alright, first thing, let's get these over here. I may actually need to recruit a few more cavalry. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. How many more? Say go with 10. Because it does eat up at my manpower. Well, after this war is over, I'll be able to disband most of them. It should be safe to come here. Seems like they're making a decent offensive over here. Sorry. How the fuck did Germany manage to cross it into there? That's just impressive. I mean, maybe these guys just were like, okay, we're not going to kill these guys. Maybe we should just give up on it. Because that's exactly what you should do. So every month our population grows by 1.5 million. Of course, most of that is non-core population. Here we are in 1950. The 11-year war. It's not going to end this year, probably not even the next year. But it's approaching its conclusion. The United States is not as powerful as it once was. Obviously, look how much it's taken. The Allies are weakening. I'm becoming very strong. Alright. Alright, so we want one guy down here. One guy there. Guy here, and one staying exactly right here. Now, do we launch an attack on Australia or not? We'll have to do so eventually, but should we do it now or later? Considering Australia has absolutely no forces, maybe we should do it now. Of course, the intel could be wrong. Doesn't even matter if that one's rebelling. Yep, Once they're out of supplies, then it's right. Yeah, 14 divisions, not bad at all. At very low cost to us. Not pushing us back anywhere, are they? Nope. Oh, way good. Now the thing is, a nuclear bomb was dropped on Madrid a while ago. Whatever happened to that? Because Australia is vast as well. It's going to take us a long time to traverse it. To get down to Sydney and Canberra. So just so you guys know, where do I live? I live right about here. So yeah, if I was living in this tile, it'd be there. However, my ancestors lived here. And after World War II, my grandparents took a boat. I think they took a boat. I mean, you wouldn't fly there in 1955, would you? I don't know. And they came to Australia. And many, many years later, I was born. The most evil person in the world. In gaming. Whatever. Stupid story. It's not interesting. What are we doing here? I'll tell you what, I feel a lot better now that I'm not stressed all the time. Because I'm so desperate to save their lives. They're still not saved, but they're also not dying. They're fortified, nothing's going wrong with them. So let's have a look here. Casualties, we've inflicted 5.3 million. And our casualties have more or less stayed the same. Of course, we're going to take some here and there. There we go, more of them pocketed. Okay, we've got enough jet fighters now. Alright, let's do this. So. How do I see... Just trying to figure out where to put them. Got 750 out of 2,000 airplanes here. New air wing, and then I gotta fucking find them. Alright, change your plans. Create a new air wing here, full of the load of shit. Crap, I wish I could toss out these things. It's just, no, don't do that. It's a waste of manpower doing that. Pretty sure it'll be closer to the bottom because it's in the fighter. There it is. RE 2008. Super. Can I put 1,000 in there? We don't have a flying ace. Okay. So their job is purely going to be both of these two. Their job is going to be to shoot everything fucking down. And look at the range that these fuckers have. That's what I'm talking about. They'll have 100% efficiency. And since I researched them, you know, a little bit earlier than I should have, I really doubt America's got access to these. I hope they don't. Standing by. Go. Now, They might have more planes in the area, but will they have... Look at us go, we're fucking slaughtering their planes. Nice. That's it, shoot them down. And our planes, being top quality, high agility, just slaughtering them now. And it should be helping us out with interception. Good. Now we'll need to get more, because they're obviously upping the ante up here. But this is a really good start. This is what I've been hoping for. I just want to skip all that other crap and go straight to this. So okay, well they're shooting down. Average air defense is lower than their attack. We're still killing way more than we're losing. But another thing to consider is that in terms of manpower, these guys are worth twice as much as them. This is gaining us a lot of air experience that we can okay, I'm just curious, if I do this, is that gonna set my efficiency back down? Let's just have a look at it first. Can't make the engine any better. The range is good enough. It's the attack that I want. Now we need a lot to do the next load. That's fine. But overall, our air wing over here, it's, you know, they're getting quite a few shots in. And with 104% reliability, they'll never break down on their own. And also, with as much air superiority as we've got now, that gives us an advantage. How much of an advantage? Air support plus 1.1%. Reducing their defenses by 23%. It's all pretty good. Now we're going to stockpile another 1,000 before we do some more. Another thing that we should do is we need to make more air bases. So yeah, I've decided that I will go after Australia. So I need these guys to be escorted. So make this your new port. And you're going to escort from these three. Need to get to here. Okay, they should be safe. We're just going to try and avoid us. That's fine. These guys need to get down here. And let's see. suppose from here, set up a naval invasion. We should only need to take the east coast, I think. Most of Australia's big cities are there. There's Perth down here. We shouldn't need to take it. The best option would just be to quickly go and take their victory points and just make them capitulate. Still can't believe they're considered a major faction. We've gained absolutely no ground against the United States in this episode, because I know full well it's all too well. It's just too fortified. We've gained no ground on us either. Casualties wise, they've killed about 10,000 extra men, and the United States have lost several 100,000. Says here Australia has 0 divisions. What happened to them? They must have given them away as expeditionary forces. It's a good thing we're accumulating a lot of Air Force air experience here. That's good to see. Wouldn't mind an ace generation, because that will certainly help out. So, the interceptions only helped a little bit, in terms of war support. I thought it would have done a bit more than that. So let me guess, they got themselves pocketed. Should have stayed where they were. Well, I might as well start up the naval invasion. We'll land there in Townsville. And then we'll just march our way down south the coast. Do I need to take Darwin? Probably not. I hope not. What about New Zealand? Ah, that don't matter. Still got a lot of manpower left, even after killing 10 million of them. Yeah, air superiority mission efficiency, that's probably more important than ace generation chance. But didn't even come under any threat there. Okay, next stop. Come over here to Papua. Now, I'm actually not going to have them all launch this attack. It's just that they're all getting in there, getting the planning bonus up. I think 6 is all we'll need to send over there. That way it's only going to need a few days. Just want to get on with it. And when they're done with Australia, then we'll head over to here and prepare a naval invasion for Republic of Guatemala, which I don't know if we'll get that done in this episode. It's going to be half an hour, I think, in Australia. It's a big country. Realize something. Now that we've got where is it? These are our paratroopers. Now that we've got pretty good air superiority, we can start using paratrooper missions. And they might actually be better than where is it? Oh look, they're here. They might be better than doing naval invasions, just to jump right over them. You gotta be careful though with paratroopers, because they can get themselves into big trouble if you don't get them to a port soon enough. Thinking about doing it here. Just take Mexico and this end of the war, and basically just use these guys here to just jump around. I might even recruit a few more. Oh, I can't have that many. Oh, I can get 10 then. Okay, cool. That's exactly how many I wanted. Yeah, because you could only get a certain number of elite units. Start patrolling. Ah, so that needed a horsey there. Let's get the cavalry over there. Got more coming. Just keep it under control. So it'll just cause, otherwise it'll just cause problems. Come on, hurry up, it's time to go. Get on with it already. Should have just been there. going on around here. So how's Great Britain going? So they've got a lot of divisions. It's actually going to make it harder the longer this goes on to invade the UK. However, they've taken so many fucking casualties. 5 million. Makes me wonder how many people they have left. What, the UK's got what, 60 million in this game population? So they're on all adult serve. And they're just not making any further attempts. And Germany just refuses to actually invade Britain. Doesn't matter how many years go by. This is the thing. If you play the game and just watch as like freaking Haiti, the Allies will never ever lose to Axis. Never. The only player that can ever get rid of Allies is a human player, because of they will not properly naval invade. And if the Germans manage to defeat the Soviet Union, then the Allies will never defeat Axis, because they just cannot sort out a naval invasion. To be fair, naval invasions is incredibly risky in this. Oh man, we missed our chance. Not missed our chance, but that was ready to go. So that would give us additional special forces. I still think that we should make our special forces actually better. I don't need a lot of special forces. So Brazil has just joined the Allies. Oh, god damn it. They're probably going to be considered a major faction. Damn it. That's another fucking guy that I have to get rid of in order to win this war. So United States, not content with losing 6 million, wants to go on to 7 million. Why not? Alright, we got the Australian Navy here. Fucking blow them up. To let these destroyers get to my escorts here. They're getting damaged. Come on, you guys are supposed to be escorting them. Looks like a reasonably solid navy, but nothing compared to mine. So these are heavy cruiser 1. Let's see how they go against cruiser 4. I'm just concerned that my guys here aren't really doing any damage. The fuck? Why am I losing escorts? Why are we losing escorts without having done any damage to them? Okay, took out a submarine. Fuck me, this is costing me a lot of men. This is a massive failure on the Navy's part here to protect them. They're all just boom, they're just gonna go. Their Navy's getting blown up, but I'm glad I didn't only sent 6. Shit. 60,000 men. Fuck me. What are you supposed to do? These guys they're just not doing it. Doing their job. In terms of manpower, this is disastrous for me. Like, there might be 1,000 men and all that, and then they just... Fuck me. Alright, we'll send 1. Just 1. Go. Should have sent them 1 at a time. God damn it. To lose 60,000 men like that. What the fuck? See, Australia killed 62,000 men just then. Damn, Australia did a good job, but I'm more pissed off at my Navy for just not doing anything. I mean, they did a little bit, just not enough. Oh fuck, I just realized. Why don't we get some naval bombers in here? Doesn't matter if they're not efficient, I just want them doing something. It seems like their navy is going away. Damn, 60,000. That's a lot. Man, I'm glad I didn't send them all there. Jesus, imagine if I had lost the entire 240,000 men. Seems like these guys made it there with no issue. Oh, well, we're gonna knock Australia out of the war now. Just need to grab this port and then I'll bring the rest in. I hope we don't get caught again. But then again, we did a lot of damage to the Navy. I wouldn't say it was worth it. But they're probably going back for repairs. And if they're going back for repairs, they're not out here patrolling. So what I should have done was just send 1 in the first place. But how was I supposed to fucking know that their Navy was going to be able to precisely hit us that easily? Any victory points up here? Alright, I want you to go straight for Darwin there. Australia apparently have no armies, so this shouldn't take very long. Damn, 60,000 men. That's a lot of men. Alright, it's time to recruit troops to fill in the gaps here. There's 6 needed for this, and there was another guy that needed 3, so we need to recruit 9. Oh man, I'm running low on manpower. Yes. See, they're not getting intercepted. Well, Australia kills 60,000 of my men. Fine. They're about to surrender. Because I've got 180,000 more men than they do in their own country. So I'm just sending people to different locations where there's victory points. I know where all the fucking cities are in Australia, of course. You know, capital cities: Perth, Adelaide, Darwin, Hobart down here, Melbourne, Canberra, Sydney, Brisbane. It'd be pretty stupid if I didn't know my own country. We're going for oil. Yeah, we're pretty good for it. Oh, mother of fucker. You like, look away for a minute and then suddenly, look what's happened. Okay. Jesus Christ. It's actually a good thing that this has happened, but we need to close this up right now. The Australia frontier, that'll sort itself out, so don't worry about that. Yeah, close this up. Close it right the fuck now. A lot of divisions in here. This is gonna suck for them. This will make up for the 60,000 men that I lost. This is a bad place for them to do it too, because they're very far away from the coast. Surprised they actually managed to punch through that. That may have been one of my weak spots. It doesn't matter, it's all worked out. Okay, so now they're cut off. How many divisions is that? Looks maybe a dozen, 2 dozen. Doesn't matter. They're cut off from their supplies now. And how are we going in Australia? Yeah, no resistance. Maybe we will actually be able to take out Australia in half an hour. Ah, shit. Fucking attention. Damn it, that's gonna fix up their supplies. Come on, take them out. Yeah, see, their organization went back up. Just wasn't paying any attention there. It slipped right through me. But that also means they've sent more troops over here. Possibly. It depends where they're going. No, because they're retreating down the right way. The right way to go if they don't want to die. If we think about it, 60,000 men is about 6.5 months worth of waiting to get back. It's not that much. Okay, they're out of organization again. So yeah, now we round them up and kill them. About a dozen divisions. 120,000 men, roughly. Not content, they're now up to nearly 7 million casualties. Well, if you think about it, the Philippines managed to kill 33,000 of my men. I don't know, I'm just trying to justify it. Can't justify it though. It shouldn't have happened. Had my guys on escort, but that navy, it was just like take out those fucking escorts. Where'd they go? Oh, they're here. Slowly squish them on each other. So, Australia, are you ready to capitulate yet? What are we missing? Ah, I haven't got Canberra yet. Haven't got Hobart, shouldn't need Hobart. Nobody cares about Hobart. Yeah, they were right, there's no divisions out here. Now then, let me have a look at this. Is there an improved working condition? Yeah. So this will give us weekly stability. Let's go for that. But is that actually going to work? Or are we at like the max at the moment? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Australia capitulates. Thank you for the equipment that I don't need. I would much prefer people. So it's all under control of Italy. So they still have Tasmania, but fuck that. Who cares? That gained us like no war score really. It just had to be done in order to take out the Allies. Waste of time. Alright, next stop. You need to make your way back up here. And then we'll get you down to here. Alright. Hopefully we don't get badly sunk again. I didn't think I'd get that done in 25 minutes. I thought it would take longer than half an hour, but there was no resistance, apart from their fucking navy, which should be gone now. Oh, I was wondering why nothing was happening. I feel like I had this position before. That would have actually been a good one to hold. There's the river crossing here. There are divisions in here. Mostly Americans, but there's some UK soldiers. They haven't called Brazil in for some reason. So if you have a look here, they're an Allies member, but they haven't been called into the war. Now comes the slaughter. $7.2 million. That makes up for the 60,000 men that were lost at sea. Definitely. Trade 300,000 for 60,000. It's 5-to-1 kill rate. There's still more to do as well. And that's just the Americans. There's British soldiers out here getting slaughtered. And that's all of them. So, we got another 100,000. It's about 10 divisions. And United Kingdom, we've killed... I don't think we've actually killed that many of them. So 676. I don't know if there was that many there. Cool. Oh, I've got 1,000 factories. Now, in Australia... Yeah, that's what I thought. God, what a waste of time to come here. There's a fair number of factories, though. I just... Sending cavalry around to sort this out all the time, it's a real pain. So hop from here, then the Navy will switch. Here we go, Jet Strategic Bomber. Cool, that'll give us access to nukes. And since we'll have air superiority, that's basically a GG game. I win, because I've stored up a lot of nukes. Escort efficiency, yeah, that actually might have been very helpful. Okay, so now we need jet strategic bombers. Don't need that many of them. So just get a couple built, and then that'll be that. Now, if I was to make a... Let's see, what is it? Yeah, I don't really need them. They're mostly just going to be used for nukes. But we've almost got 500 there, so... No. Convert from stockpile was use outdated equipment or captured equipment with the stockpile and then convert them into modified vehicles requested... Oh, okay. That's interesting. Alright, this one here. Let's make adjustments. So, improved weapons. Need to make sure it's reliable. Oh, I can't make it any more reliable than that. This is agility when we increase weapons. So that's what it was like normally. So we go +1 there. What do we get? We get +4 extra attacks. That's about an extra 10%. Loses a little bit of agility. Loses a little bit of max speed. Reliability. Just fix up reliability. No, I'm happy to leave it just as it was. Why don't we fix up the jet strategic bomber instead? Oops. So yeah, let's fix this up with... fuck. Oh, I didn't have them all with all caps. It doesn't matter. Okay, so... I think reliability is very important. Also agility. We don't want them getting shot out of the sky. Give that reliability way up. Range, probably not that important. Let's just see. Its range is huge, so don't worry about that. Bombing. Okay, I think that's good. So how long will it take to make one of them? We can make 4 of them a month at the moment. We only need 1 to be able to drop a nuke. This will just help speed the process up a bit. Now making 1 a week. But the question is, if we were going to drop a nuke, where would we drop a nuke? And why? I mean, I know why, because we want to kill them. I mean, that's got the most number of troops there, so that would be of the greatest effect. I'll think about it. Okay, go to here, so that he doesn't have to escort you from this region. Okay, well, past an hour and a half, so I suppose this is a good place to end the episode. So, in terms of like territorial gains against the United States, zilch. However, we took the Philippines and Australia, which I don't know if that was really worth doing, but we did it anyway. However, we now have a very good, at least, form of jet fighter, but we've only got 3,500 spare, so there'll be 4.5 in total jet fighters. They'll have more aircraft than us, but our aircraft are going to be better, enough if we concentrate them into certain areas to nuke. And also we need to be doing the parachuting. So if we combine all that stuff, I reckon next episode we can take out the United States. Anyway, we'll just see if we can do that next time. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 12 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.